do I like the Fate franchise? I was actually playing Fate Go as soon as the English release came out. I played that up until Camelot, I'm gonna say. I was a free-to-play player as well. But I've also watched, you know, the rest of the Fate anime as well. Except oddly enough, the Fate Go anime. I watched the first OVA, but I haven't watched any of the following ones, any of the, like, movies that came out afterwards. I really should go back and do that, because I do enjoy Fate. And I've seen the first two Heaven's Feel movies as well. I watched them both in cinemas. And Fate isn't very popular in Australia, so the cinema was empty, which was lovely. I was going to watch Fate, but I don't know where to start. It's complicated. I'm going to say go start with Fate Stay Night. The remake that came out 2016? 14. The one by Ufotable. Start there. Ignore the really old version of Fate Stay Night, because it's just not very good. It does adapt, like, the main route, but it adapts it really poorly. So it's not even really worth watching. And then, after that, go to Fate Zero. And then just... I think after that point, it's basically watching the release order and you'll probably be fine. But most of the Fate franchise is, like, side story stuff. Like, once you're done with Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero, you finished off, like, the main stuff. And then you go into, like, I guess you call it, like, the extended universe, if we're going to go with the Star Wars terminology. And then you have things like Fate Khaled Line of Prisma Ilia, which is basically a Magical Girl spin-off. But because of Fate Go, everything in the Fate franchise is now canon, which is amusing. Like, even the dumbest parts of it are just canon. To be completely honest, you can watch Fate anywhere in the series and it'll be fine. Like, anything outside of Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero, which should be watched in that order, is going to be pretty much, like, side story stuff. And is linked, but only, like, tangentially linked. Unless, obviously, it's, like, Season 1 and Season 2 of a specific part of the Fate franchise. In that case, obviously, watch in the correct order. But for most things, it genuinely doesn't matter. There are charts you can see online on, like, how the timeline works together, but the timeline also doesn't matter. But Fate it's one of those franchises that I think most people will end up experiencing at some point. Whether you decide to watch all of it is a whole nother question. Did you watch the Heaven's Feel trilogy? I am watching the Heaven's Feel trilogy. I haven't seen the third movie yet. Is the third movie out? I don't know if the third movie's even out. I know COVID messed with release schedules of a lot of things. If it is and I missed it, then I will go watch it at some point. If it's not, then, you know, I'll watch it when it comes out, probably. Or I'll forget about it for like 6 months and then watch it then. Which is more likely, I would say. I don't know, maybe this is a slightly controversial Fate opinion, but honestly, Fate Khaled is the best part of the Fate series. But that also might just be because I'm a Magic Girl simp. And every Magic Girl series that I watch, with a very few exceptions, I absolutely adore. Honestly, I can't think of more than maybe like 5 Magical Girl series that I don't enjoy. Even like the worst parts of Precure, I still absolutely adore. But look at this aerial combat. High quality aerial combat. Oh, I love it. Do the Heaven's Feel movies have a sensible narrative, or is it all just flashy animation? You're adapting a 60, 70 hour arc into 3 movies. So, yes, in a sense. They have enough story there where it ties it together, but I think it's better to look at the Heaven's Feel movies as flashy animation. That's not a bad thing, though, because it's 3 movies of gorgeous, ufotable animation. If it was any other company doing that, I'd probably have an issue with it, but I'll accept, like, I'll accept 3 movies like that. That does sound pretty fun. Like the Karo no Kyokai movies. I have no idea what happens in Karo no Kyokai, but what I can tell you is it's a lot of fun. The Khaled series scared me away real quick with all the lolly sexualized the dead words. Kuro's horny, I'm not okay with. Yeah, that'll stop you. If that's the issue you're gonna take with it, that'll definitely stop you at the gate. I guess you can get through season 1. Actually, no, now that I think about it, Ilya is just as bad with Miyu in Season 1. It's not until, like, Season 3 where it gets, like, really serious. It, like, actually becomes a genuinely serious Fate series at that point. It's not even... Like, it starts off as, like, a piss take. Yeah, eventually it's like, yes, no, we are 100% serious Fate series. And I'm not even joking here. Because the movie, it's like... It is night and day between the tone of the first season and that. You know, the one problem with playing JRPGs, especially modern JRPGs, is they're basically just all visual novels, which makes it difficult to talk about anything because they go on forever, but with bad visual novel mechanics. I guess this game gives us choices like kill Mirai or pat the dog or read the news. Basically, I love Fate Zero and Ufotable, UBW, Prismalia, Lodivate turned me away, and Apocrypha gave me cancer. Okay. I don't get the Apocrypha hate, to be honest. I do really enjoy Apocrypha. It's certainly not the best part of the series. I think the only bad part of Fate would be the original Fate Stay Night, the Studio Dean Fate Stay Night. Like, that's the only part I would recommend just not watch. Oh, God. Jesus. Okay, that eliminated most of my health bar instantly. All right, then. I just like Apocrypha in general, to be honest. I don't think it's that bad. But yes, the Astolfo memes are good. But, you know, it wasn't exactly a reveal for me because I already knew about Astolfo. I can see why for the anime-only people, yeah, that would have been an interesting thing to happen, and why it sort of became a meme for quite a while. But, you know, having played Fate Go and be around people that like to make lewd art, you become aware of these things quite quickly. It doesn't stay a secret for very long, that is for sure. There's some fan arts of Astolfo I want to wipe from my memory. You know, I've seen far worse than Astolfo porn. Far, far worse. If I was scared away by the weird Astolfo porn, like there's... Yeah, I would have been out a while ago. Which, you know, might say a lot about just how messed up my tastes are at this point. But, you know, there's not much you can do about it. Just accept that everything sucks and just move on.